Hey everyone, welcome to It Tastes Different Gaming Appetizers. And on this episode, the developers of Stalker 2 a couple days ago said that they were going to introduce NFTs into Stalker 2. A metaverse, as they put it. What do they call it here? They call it the Stalker Metaverse. A really unique name. Basically, what they were going to do is they're auctioning off NFTs, and then you get your face on an NPC in the game. Ooh. And they were going to basically scan your face and stick it on an NPC. But they put it as like something that's never been done before, but I'm pretty sure it has been. And then the next day they cancel it. So basically they tried to put it try to do this NFT thing, and pretty much the gaming community said no, I don't think so. And they pretty much boycotted it and said, get rid of this crap. We don't want it. And Stalker said, oh, okay, because it was not looking good for them. And so they pretty much got rid of it. And now it's not going to be in the game, which is good, I think. I don't 100% know, or I couldn't say I'm super smart on what this NFT stuff really is and what the value of it is and the purpose, other than just for studios to make something, to say that something has value that really doesn't have value, and for you to buy it because it's another way to make money. Ubisoft is trying this crap, and I'm sure other games are going to try it too. And this is something that the gaming community doesn't want. And we don't want NFTs. NFTs are stupid. Okay. That's just really what it comes down to. It's a stupid thing. But anyway, so Stalker tried it. They said, no, we can talk about Ubisoft here in a minute, but Patrick, what do you think of Stalker trying to throw an NFT in?
Yeah. The video game industry as a whole, the community as a whole, I should say, is telling everybody to take that non-fungible token and funge it somewhere that the sun don't shine. They don't. I'm agreeing. It's more ways for them to squeeze every dime and penny out of gamers they can. Here, let's take this picture of a chair from Halo and let's make an NFT out of it, and then we're going to sell it. I mean, come on, guys. It's like, it's the fire sale of video games, right? Everything must go. You want this single pixel. This pixel appeared for 12 seconds in a screenshot on Halo. We'll sell it to you for $42. And you can own a piece, a digital piece. It's got its own unique code and everything. Nobody else can own it. I don't get the appeal because it has no, what's the word? It has no real intrinsic value, right? Its only value is in that you own something that's unique, but it's not really you own it. It's a digital piece. It's a digital item, right? Let's put it all what it is. It's like, but there are people, I mean, back when I was younger, I couldn't believe that people would pay real world money for digital in-game items. Like, I remember back when playing WoW and you would hear all these people like, I bought gold. And I'm like, you bought what? You bought gold? Like, you went down to this pawn shop and bought some gold? No, I bought gold in WoW. And I'm like, why would you do that? And so now NFTs are the big next thing. It was DLCs for the video games trying to make money, add-on weapons and skins, and now it's NFTs. And I think the video game community has just had enough of it. I don't know. I don't know how you could say that NFTs are going to make you money. I mean, they make the developers money and the studios money because they're selling you a piece of digital art or a piece of digital whatever. And you have to hope that the value goes up. I mean, because it's not tied to anything. I mean, you got to keep all that somewhere, right? And I don't know enough about how they track the fungible tokens identity. Is it kind of the same way as crypto, where if you lose your crypto wallet, you lose your NFT? If that's the case, then don't ever put it on a thumb drive and wash your jeans or something. I don't know what to tell you. I don't like it. And I'm not buying any NFTs. Maybe I'm an idiot and I'll find out 10, 15, 20 years down the road that I was a big dumbass and I should have bought some, but I don't think so. And I'm not going to buy any. Nick, you going to buy any NFTs, or do you own any NFTs?
No, and I don't care to own any NFTs. If I want an NFT, I'll just take a screenshot.
Look, I bought this NFT and it's my background now on every
I bought
device
a
in
whole
my
page
house.
of them. I mean, if these companies really think that these are going to be worth something, or they're so unique and highly, sought after, then why wouldn't these companies hold on to them while they appreciate, and then they sell them later when they're like worth all the money? I mean, you buy an NFT, the only way I think of it is you buy an NFT. That's great for you as the owner. Sure, maybe it means something to you, but who's going to buy that from you? I just don't see anybody that's going to go, oh, you got that picture of Master Chief's butt? Great. I want $100,000 for it, please. And what are you going to do with that? Print it out and stick it on your wall? I mean, what's the purpose? I mean, really, what is the purpose? I don't understand the purpose of it. When this first started going around, there was that, when someone bought the YouTube video for, what was it? Michael Jordan's some sort of something that he did that was like the first slam dunk or the first something like that. That was a very special moment. And sure, he bought the rights to the video, or he bought the NFT for it, basically. But that video has probably been downloaded a million times. So your version of it, even though you have a piece of blockchain or a code that says this is you, this is yours. You and 2,000 million other people who downloaded that video or have it saved somewhere also own it. So it's not unique. It's like when they break down an old, I mean, in this case, it's a physical thing, but it's like when they bust down an old building and then you could buy a brick. Who gives a crap? You buy a brick. Oh, this was from that building. Great. What am I going to do with the brick? No one's going to buy this brick from me. It's not going to become this, sought after piece, because all the museums and crap already have a piece of that brick sitting in them. So, I don't know. I find it the equivalent of going to eBay and buying a PlayStation 5 box. You can buy the box or the flyer from GameStop that talks about the PlayStation 5 or something. It's just like, ain't worth a crap, but for some reason, some people want it. Ubisoft tried this and with their Ubisoft Quartz, I think it was called, and their YouTube video was so disliked they took it off. Now they did secretly or silently put out their Ubisoft Quartz, and there was some information. I can't remember what it said in the article, but basically they had so many NFTs sitting out there, and at the time of the writing of the article, and I think their Quartz thing had been out there for like a day or so, they had only sold at that time only 4 NFTs, and they sold them below the amount they were trying to sell them for. I think the lowest one was like $60 or something like that, or $45 or something like that. And they initially started them out at like around like 10,000 or so dollars for these pictures of a AK-47 or something. I don't know, from the Ghost Recon Breakpoint game. Crazy, stupid.
Yeah, it's really weird. A lot of people that I talk to kind of equate it to like back in the day collecting cards, like baseball cards or Pokemon cards or any type of trading cards. And that's what they kind of equate it to. You own a unique, you own that, with NFTs, you own the original of that digital item. What's that going to get you? Like Nick said, everybody else can download it and have a copy of it. If they want to make it their screensaver or whatever, they like it, let's copy it and make it a screensaver. You got no real control over it. You don't know if they're doing it, or anything like that. Obviously, they're not going to be able to make any money off of it, because if you find out, you can go against them, just like anything. If you own the actual rights to the piece, you can prevent it. You can prevent a lot of things you want to, but you can't prevent people from just disseminating it and having it without making any money or anything like that. It's really hard to do that. But, technology is always changing. It reminds me of when I was a kid and you had the giant hard drives, 30 meg hard drives, or the giant floppy disks. Could you imagine? I have an NFT on this 5 1/4 floppy, and I can't get it off because I ain't going to find no floppy for this thing anymore. That's what's going to end up happening. You're going to buy an NFT. And like I said, I don't know enough about how they track it. I know it's on public blockchains, but, is that how you get access to it? Is there going to be I need to look more into it, but I'm not looking more into it because I'm not interested in owning something digital, because it's not has no intrinsic value to me. Like, how do I track the value of this NFT? It's only worth what somebody is willing to give me for it. That is also after that NFT. It's not the same as saying, like, I want a retro video game that was really popular when I was a kid because it sold like out the wazoo, or maybe it didn't sell a whole lot and it's like got a cult following and there's so few copies of it. With NFT, it's an image, and who's willing to pay you millions or thousands of dollars for an NFT? People with too much money, that's who's going to give it to you, because the people who are just sitting around playing video games or doing whatever aren't your market. I think that Ubisoft is getting all this flack and all these companies getting their flack because they don't know their market. Video gamers are nickel and dimed and milked to death, and they're tired of it. And we're like, we're not going to buy your NFTs as proof in this. I mean, they have basically reversed course in less than a day, going, wow, we pissed off our fans. And Ubisoft did the same thing. They had the video that got like 96% dislikes. You know, since YouTube did the bonehead move and remove that you can't see the dislikes, there's third-party trackers that will do it for you, YouTube. You didn't do anything but prevent normal people that don't know anything about these tools or anything to see what they've done. There's other algorithmic tools out there that can do it for you. So YouTube didn't do anything but prove that they're going down the wrong path and being idiots. But that video itself, their videos, they basically removed it because they were like, wait a minute, too much crap's going down, and they demonetized and all that stuff. And people are idiots. We don't want your damn NFTs. Go sell them to the rich kids down the road that don't play a video game and got more money than sense right now. And that's basically what the video game community is saying. Get your NFTs out of here. Get them out of our video games. We don't want them.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think it's going to be, it's going to be equivalent to a lot of the things the game industry tried to do. I don't know if you remember back in the day when EA tried to make that. What was that when their sports titles, they had the little card in there where if you wanted to play multiplayer, you had to have like the original packaging with the card in it, to prevent from reselling. They were trying to stop resellers and stuff like that. And that lasted, very short period of time. We were kind of hoping DLC would go the same route and microtransactions, but clearly that kind of blew up and got us on that. But NFTs is definitely something that is not for the gaming community. The gaming community has no interest in it, and the gaming community doesn't want any part of it. So, game companies, I think, will try for a little while to squeeze NFTs in there, and I just don't think it's going to catch on. I mean, clearly, a large majority of the gaming community has already told two companies so far, like you said, to go shove their NFTs somewhere else. And so I think the other ones are going to go, Microsoft, Phil Spencer recently said they ain't looking to include NFTs in their stuff, right? Basically, he's not interested in them either.
So you're not going to get that NFT of Master Chief's butt anytime soon.
No.
I guess you can get somebody recreating it, but not officially, not a Microsoft official NFT for Microsoft's rear or for Chief's rear end.
No rear end for you. Maybe you want Cortana's, I don't know, but you're not going to get either one. So yeah, I mean, it's stupid. This NFT thing is stupid. I thought it was stupid when it first came out before it even got to the gaming part. Just reading about like some of the things that people are buying online. It's like, why? What's the purpose? I mean, I can understand having a physical thing, like you said, like a rare game or something, like having that physical thing and being like, this is, they only make so many, or they made a lot, but a lot of them are destroyed or whatever. And I have a copy of this and have that physical item in my hand. I can display it on the shelf. I can, there's game collection conferences that you can go to and sell that, and you have people clamoring for that. NFTs, I just don't see following that same route. So I think NFTs eventually, especially for gaming, and I'm not sure if as a whole, that NFTs may not make it very far. I don't know. But,
right. Yeah. It's, and I don't get it. I mean, I guess the same people are buying NFTs are those people who buy things on speculation, right? They're like buying this thing, hoping it's going to go up, But I don't know. It's really weird. I still don't, I still find it very difficult to even understand that why trading in like commodity futures and speculation is allowed. Why would you put money down on something that you can't physically touch? You're buying something that you can't, you can't physically do anything with it, right? You need to look at it. It's not like, I'm trying to make an argument that makes sense because yes, we buy video games and we buy them digitally, so you don't actually get to hold them, but I get a value out of them. I get playtime. I get engagement. But from an NFT, it's like owning a piece of art that you can't, I guess you could put up on your wall if you buy a bunch of those digital picture frames and put it on there. But I mean, NFT could be anything digital, right? Digital music, digital whatever. It could be anything like that. It's just really weird concept to think. And it's here to stay. I mean, it's getting pretty popular, but I also think that Bitcoin would take off. And here we are. And it's like worth thousands, tens of thousands of dollars per coin.
Yeah, I didn't think Bitcoin would either. Yeah, I mean, all those coins, not all of them, but even like Doge is, going up there and stuff like that, and Bitcoin and like all these different currencies, online currencies. I didn't think those would take off either. And I haven't really looked into if NFTs are taking off, but I mean, I'm assuming you've seen evidence that NFTs are kind of taking off in certain aspects.
Yeah, there's NFTs out there worth millions. So
I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know. So, it's a weird concept for me. And I will say that back in the day, I didn't mind Bitcoin and all that. I looked into it, but didn't do any of that stuff. But today I do own different cryptocurrencies. I own a few different kind, but I don't know. I just don't see the value. I mean, just put it this way. I can't remember what the official Bitcoin icon that sold as an NFT a while back. And I don't remember what that sold for, but I'm pretty sure it went pretty high. It's just, I don't know. It's like owning a piece of art, but it's digital. I don't know. I don't get it, but I really don't want it in my video games, especially if it means that there are things that I get cut out of the video game because I can't.
Because they want to make them an NFT or something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like you get to own this digital armor set. Nobody else can. And I'm like, no, sorry. Take that crap and take it away with you. I don't want that. If I like, I can only equate it to this. I remember back when I was younger and I played WoW and I'd be like, that guy's armor is really cool. How do I get that? And I would go online. And I'd be like, okay, I got to run this Karazhan raid or something. I'm like, okay, let me build up and get there. And I'd get there and get all that. And now if I go, you got to put in, what is it? What's the Ubisoft one? You have to put in like 50,000. I can't remember. It's like godly amount of hours in the game. And I'm like, but it's only the first person to get there gets it. And I'm like, no. Screw off is what I want to say to those guys. They need to make it generally available to the population without having to just say first come, first serve. And I don't know. I'm pretty torn on it.
Yeah. I mean, maybe for us, we just don't see, maybe we're blinded and we don't see the value of NFTs.
Yeah. We're at that old man stage where you get off my lawn.
Yeah, maybe we're like, we don't know what these cell phones are all about.
Right. I don't know how to program that darn fangled VCR.
What is this, a DVD? What's a DVD? Back in my day, we had cassette players. And
we had Betamax in my day.
Yeah. The only CDs we had were laser discs. So it'll be interesting to see, where NFTs go. But yes, please keep them out of our video games. We don't want to. You can include them in other stuff, whatever, but just keep them. I mean, I think they should be not a part of anything. I think it's a stupid concept, but maybe there is something behind it. I don't know. Do you have anything else you want to say on this, Pat? No? All right. Me neither. We're NFT'd out. But if you know about NFTs, and maybe you're an NFT connoisseur, please let us know down in the comments below. Let us know, is there something we're missing? Maybe there's some value there that we need to start investing in NFTs that we don't know about. I missed the train on Bitcoin, so maybe I can hop on this one while it's still fresh somewhat. But let us know what you think down below. Should NFTs be in video games or not? Let us know down below what you think of that. But thanks everybody for watching. Make sure to like, make sure to comment, hit the notification bell to stay up to date with new videos that we do all the time. And we'll see you next time, everyone. Bye-bye.